Another question, just pause the video and try to make a new demand curve. I'm just going to give you 5 minutes and then we're going to talk about that. Pause the video and try to make a new curve. Okay, so doctor says people who eat ice cream regularly first live longer. So this is the old demand curve, and what happened? Live longer, it means everyone started consuming more ice cream. So there is an increase in quantity demanded, and reason is not price. Why? Because we see 0.5 previously, 0.5 there was quantity demanded 10, and now on the same price quantity demanded is 14. So there is addition of 4, and what is the reason other than price? It means we have to make a new curve, right? So just make a new curve, and it would be like this is the old curve and this is the new curve here, because demand has increased. And the second one is people who eat ice cream regularly live shorter. Just eliminate this one. So on 0.5 previously quantity demanded was 10 and now 6, a decrease. Now 2, previously 4 and now 0. What is the reason? If the price is 2, people were consuming 4 but now they are consuming 0, right? It means there is something other reason other than price, right? So it will be like this. It will be moved here. So how we can express it? So shift in the demand curve. So increase means shift to the right. So that would be your first part. So your first part should look like increase, which is shift to the right, and decrease means shift to the left, right? So I'm just gonna give you a small hint, that is, if there is an increase in quantity demanded and the reason is just price, for example, quantity demanded, people start consuming 4 to 6, but on 4 there was a price 2, but on 6 1.5. So there is a change in quantity demanded, yes, people started consuming more, and the reason is decrease in price, right? So this is a case of movement along the curve. But if the price is the same and people start consuming more goods, it means the reason is other than price. It means we have to make a new curve. So if your quantity demanded has increased, it means we have to make a new curve, and new curve will be shift to the right. Or if price is 2 and quantity demanded previously was 10, but the new demand is 6, it means people started consuming less. It means there is a decrease in quantity demanded and reason is price. No, and there is a decrease in demand curve. We have to make a new curve, and the new curve will be shifted to left side. We call that decrease in demand. So decrease means left, increase means right. Here comes our class activity 2. So for example, if the cola becomes more fashionable, demand will increase at every price. Tagline is at every price. So you see that previous price, so the price is 100, previous demand was 100 and now is 200. It means there is increase of 100 new demand, but the price is not changed. It means this is a case of shift to the right or shift to the left. You see that here, demand at every price level has increased. It means its demand will shift to the right. So just pause the video here and try to make a graph. First, price on the same graph you have to make a graph of price and original demand, and then price and of new quantity demanded. It should be like this. Okay, to move further, now what are those variables that causes shift in demand curve? So what is shift? Let me repeat it one more time. If there is increase or decrease in quantity demanded and the reason is not price. What are the other reasons? These are 5 reasons or variables that causes shift in demand curve. One is consumer income. Another one is prices of related goods. Third one is taste. Number 4 is expectation. 5 is number of buyers. So let's explore this one by one. Consumer income. So as income increases, the demand for the good increases. We call this normal good. So if there is increase, which is shift to the right, and the reason is not price, is because of income. Your income rises, now you start consuming more. Price doesn't change, price is the same, right? You started consuming more. We call that good, that is normal good. Example is high quality clothes. So there is same price, but you start consuming more. Previously 10 and now 15, right? So normal good definition is that when consumer income rises and you start consuming more when there is no change in price, right? We call this normal good. What is inferior good? This is inferior is terminology. It's not like a bad word in economics. It means it is a terminology. Inferior good means when your income rises. Let me just remove it here. When income rises, previously this was a demand. When your income rises and you can start consuming less here. So that was the price. Now you're consuming less, 4 units, and previously you were consuming 6 units, right? Price is the same. Example, $2. So your income rises and you start consuming less. For example, bus ride. Maybe you said, oh, I want to go now because my income rises, I want to go to taxi. So the demand for bus ride decreases. What can be the other example of normal good and inferior good? For example, the Lanjo Lamian or the noodle shop, street noodles, right? When your income rises, you say, no, I want to just eat some good restaurants or, the 3-star, 5-star restaurant noodles. So if your income rises and demand for 5-star noodles also rises. Previously the price was 500 and now still the price is 500, but still the demand is rising. Then we call this 5-star noodles is a normal good. As compared to the inferior goods, if your income rises, the street noodles, you start consuming less. Price is the same, 15. This is called inferior goods. So it can be the otherwise as well. If your income decreases, quantity demanded of that good also decreases. 5-star noodles. That is also normal good. Your income decrease and you start consuming less of the 5-star noodles. What is inferior good? If your income decreases and you start consuming more street noodles, right? We call that inferior goods. Normal goods and inferior goods. I hope I clarify all these 2 concepts under consumer income. If you still have any question, please do write us in on our WeChat group or on our Blackboard discussion forum. So graphically, as I just explained that, an increase in income causes increase in demand, increase in demand means shift to the right, right? So like that, we call this is a normal good, right? And what do we mean by inferior goods? An increase in income causes decrease in demand. Decrease in demand means shift to the left side.